Hi church, today we continue our devotions through the book of James. We come to the final chapter of the book and we'll explore this over the next few sessions. James chapter 5, and we're going to read from verses 1 to 6. Now listen, you rich people, weep and wail because of the misery that is coming upon you. Your wealth has rotted and moths have eaten your clothes. Your gold and silver are corroded. Their corrosion will testify against you and eat your flesh like fire. You have hoarded wealth in the last days. Look, the wages you failed to pay the workmen who mowed your fields are crying out against you. The cries of the harvesters have reached the ears of the Lord Almighty. You have lived on earth in luxury and self-indulgence. You have fattened yourselves on the day of slaughter. You have condemned and murdered innocent men who were not opposing you. James pulls no punches as he challenges us to a faith that works, a genuine faith that must be accompanied by a consistent lifestyle. These are uncomfortable verses, but we dare not dismiss them. Let's take just a minute or two to apply them to our lives, to examine our hearts before God. What are you pursuing today? What is that one thing that your heart desires more than anything else? For many, it's comfort or wealth or possessions or things to fill our lives with. What are the things that you spend your time pursuing? Now, as you think of this, let me ask you a few questions. Does it come at a cost to others? In these verses, the rich neglected to pay their workers. What price do others pay for your pursuit of your heart's desire? Second question, have you substituted generosity for selfishness? James's indictment against the rich is that they hoarded their wealth. Are you sharing that which God has blessed you with? Another question, have you lost your moral compass? In these verses, the rich condemn and even murder innocent men. Is your moral compass pointing true north? True north being the way of Christ? One more question. In your pursuit of those things that your heart desires, have you sacrificed eternal rewards for temporal rewards? Have you sacrificed the things of God for the things of this world? Consider the things that you set your heart upon. There is a price that is too high to pay in our pursuit of that which our heart desires. Use this time of lockdown to examine your heart, for there will be a day of reckoning, a day when you need to give an account. Jesus says in Matthew 6, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moth and rust do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Have a blessed day.